Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over what an IGL is. An IGL is also known as an in-game leader or shot caller. This is the type of person who makes the calls in-game to go A or to hit B. And if you ever wondered what it takes to become an IGL or how to IGL, it's the video for you. Now for our warm-up, I want you to find a keybind for your voice chat key that is easy to reach. The default keybind for voice chat Valorant is the V key, which is kind of out of the way in my opinion, so I want you to find an easier keybind to use. I personally use my mouse buttons as my voice chat button. Another one that can be used is the tilde button. I want you guys to rebind this just because you're going to be using this voice chat button a lot when you're IGLing, so try to bind it to something that is easy to access and is comfortable. If the V key is fine for you, then go right ahead. I also think making your minimap bigger is really important as an IGL. I've IGL'd for my Immortal team and I look at the minimap a lot during the round, even sometimes for most of the round. Now let's talk about what an IGL is. An IGL is simply the in-game leader. This is the person who decides what their team does in the round. A rule that is very important is always listen to an IGL. You can add on ideas to the call, but once you start doubting the call for the team, it causes hesitation and can ruin the play, which can cost a round. This person will think of the bigger picture of the game. Most IGL sacrifice their micro mechanics, meaning that they think a lot more on the macro than just like their own gunplay to lead the team to winning the round. I'm going to talk about the different phases IGLs have. The pre-round call. This is going to be what the team should do and what their end goal is. A lot of people say, let's go around mid and end A, stuff like that. However, Valorant is always unpredictable. The plan cannot go as planned, so the IGL has to be good at mid-round calling, which is the second phase. This means making a spontaneous plan to lead the team. For example, if your call was to rush A and the enemy team has 4 on the site, then you have to make a mid-round call, right? Now, the last phase of an IGL is the post-plant phase. This can range from playing on sites, pushing the spawn, or playing lineups, etc. Now let's talk about why we need an IGL. They're very important because this creates structure in a team. This will overall help the team win more rounds because without an IGL, teams can have conflicting ideas on what to do and sometimes do not know what to do at all. An IGL can lead the team into having a set plan to win the round and everyone be on the same plan. First thing to do as an IGL is decide if the team is buying forcing saving. Economy is just the first step of a round. Now let's make the macro call, our first phase. You want to make sure you are unpredictable and are doing it based off of a read or an idea. A very common strategy and mistake is going A and then going B the next round, and then going A, then going B. It's just subconsciously a lot of Valorant players just do that, so try not to be that predictable. For an example of a strategy you could do is on pistol round, simply avoid the killjoy site or avoid the sentinel site, right? Now let's go to the mid-round calling. You want to make shot calls based off of rotations and information. This is very important to do in high-level shot calling. But let's get into the idea of attack shot calling. Attacking, you want to know the setups of the defending team. And this can be found out by using audio, or you find out the setups of the defending team information like drones, or by using utility. Once you find out what the setups are, you can make a mid-round call. For example, let's say I drone up A on Haven and I see 2 people. Then my teammate hears a person from B going over to A. Using this information, I know that there's 3 playing A, right? It'll be very hard to take the site. So the mid-round call can be, let's go into garage and do a C split. To go away from the 3-man site and hit the weaker site. This call that I made uses rotations and information gathering to make a call. Oh, close left, close left. Nice. Now, information is very, very important, so you want to make sure your teammates are communicating key things in the round. I like to use the word feeding, like you feed information to your IGL so they can make the mid-round call. It's very important to do that if you're not the IGL. Now let's get into how to shot call for post-clans. This is mainly up to team compositions and is different for every scenario. I can give a few examples. You can play off-site, meaning playing for lineups or mollies, or spamming with the bomb, when you have, or you know that the defender smokes are dead. This is a very, very important and really big tip. When the defender smokes are dead, you could just play off-site and jiggle and peek the bomb. So now you want to play on-site when someone is in an advanced position. Very big mistake a lot of people do is when they see a teammate playing on-site, or like two teammates, they don't know, they're not on the same page, and 3 are playing off-site and 2 are playing on-site. You should find a good medium, play like 4 on-site, and don't just leave those 2 players to die. Now let's get into our scrim with purpose. Let's get into 5-stack. I recommend this especially to get some friends that are competitive, or even solo queue and ranked if you want, and try shot calling and being an in-game leader. I want to go more in depth and talk about IGLing at a more advanced level in the future, so be ready for that. Make calls for the team, and remember you are the leader. You cannot simply stop IGLing for 1 round. You have to be consistent every single round. You want the team to have good morale. While you're dead, try to be productive and think of what to do in the next round. Things like this will make you a great in-game leader. I'm Coach NJV, and thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to tune into the next one.